Hi, I'm Joyce, and you're watching JoyceIRL. Today I will be talking about Xbox and their indie games, a really cool new puzzle platformer coming out, and some Battlefield 3 news. Did I get your attention? If you're a fan of indie games, you'd probably agree that Microsoft isn't exactly doing their best in promoting Xbox Live indie games. XBLIG Games is an independent game developer, and they kind of came to this conclusion after realizing that their games Cthulhu Saves the World and Breath of Death 7 did really well in their first weeks on Steam than they ever did on Xbox Live. Now, I know the whole point of Xbox Live indie games is to help indie game developers and their games get more exposure, and they also help them reach other platforms like the PC, which is why XBLIG Games got their game onto Steam, which is great. But XBLIG has a problem with the fact that Microsoft doesn't promote indie games more on Xbox Live. Basically what XBLIG Games is saying is their games were made popular because of Steam, not because of Xbox, where their games originated. I think it would be a really good idea if Microsoft helped promote their indie games more instead of pushing them onto other platforms. It would be nice to know that XBLIG is the main hub where people play these indie games that are made through Microsoft. Talking about XBLIG brings me to my next story. There's a game coming out next week called Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet. Now this thing looks gorgeous. It's a puzzle platformer, which is probably one of my favorite gaming genres, and I really hope this thing blows up because the devs deserve the credit. I was reading reviews of people who have tested out the game at Comic-Con and E3, and they said Fuel Cell, who developed the game, made it kind of have that floaty Metroid feel, and you can explore every part of the level, complete puzzles, which can help you power up this flying saucer that you're controlling. Now there's a single player mode and a multiplayer mode where you can play with up to 4 people in co-op. So next week, XBLA, Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet. I want to ask you guys this. If you like indie games, which one is your favorite one? I know most of you can't wait to play Battlefield 3, and having to wait until October for its release is probably pretty painful. But there is some good news. In September, they're going to be testing out both alpha and beta versions of the game. The beta version of the game will be available to you if you purchased Medal of Honor Limited Edition last year, so you'll be able to play that. The alpha, however, will be harder to get into. You will have to be invited only, and in order to be eligible for an invite, you have to set up your EA profile to receive official newsletters, yada yada yada, so good luck. Alright everybody, it's time for me to say goodbye for today. Thank you so much for watching my show. As always, questions, comments, or concerns, just leave them in the comments, and I will definitely read them. Thank you all for watching. Bye!